Ubuyashiki is obviously a great man.
Greater than any of us.
However, if you put it on paper, cult leader, recruitment of child soldiers, possession of explosives, weapons dealer, assassination attempt on Michael Jackson.
What?
He's not evil, but he's a pretty dangerous man, technically.
I think it's fair.
Yeah,
especially the Michael Jackson part. Oh no.
I know this is starting hot, but I think that genuinely he is a menace to society. He's not evil, but he's dangerous.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
I feel like Giyu would be accused of something, but he'd be too socially inept to clear his name.
That's true. He just sort of like look at them. It's like, I don't like talking, so I guess
that's
this
true.
is my life now.
He wouldn't even say anything. Yeah. But if a cop did approach him, he'd be like, "We have reports that you're friends with Ubuyashiki and the Demon Slayer cult. Is this true?" And he'd be like, "Friends? Yes, I have many."
I don't know.
Just to prove it.
Yeah, just to prove it.
Shinobu would have to step in and be like, no, he's just an idiot.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think Giyu would actually do anything criminal under our justice system, though.
No, it'd be very unlikely.
He's just kind of vibe and maybe doom scroll.
So he's a law-abiding citizen then?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Obanai is obviously a good dude, but he's getting charged with assault or murder if someone looks at Kanroji.
Oh, true. Yeah, he's pretty sensitive when it comes to that.
He wouldn't even deny his actions.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, he came too close. He deserved to die.
Just a classic Slytherin.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's a menace. On the other hand, Kanroji is as innocent as they come.
Do we even need to talk about this one? Like, we know it's a law-abiding citizen, right? Like,
yeah, let's just put her there.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I could think of that might get her in trouble is that she would eat her weight in dumplings at a restaurant and then just like not pay the bill for some reason.
That's literally it.
But yeah, she's not committing any serious crimes.
No.
I would love to see her embrace the modern day food scene though. She would thrive.
She would thrive. You gotta make a channel of just eating all the different, or do like the channels where they try to eat like 100 nuggets.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Or like the ASMR ones.
Yeah. Oh no.
I love Sanemi, but he needs to chill the F out or he's going to jail.
So like, I feel like he could actually be in a maximum security prison in some ways. I know that most people disagree maybe, but he can snap.
He could.
He can snap.
I mean, I'd almost put Obanai above him in that regard, but they're both not evil though, right?
No,
we got to stick by
they're
that
not
standard.
Evil. True.
Like Sanemi will punch someone at least once a week.
But a punch from Sanemi is that's gonna hurt.
It might kill. There's so many contexts too. Like he could be protecting a girl. Maybe it's a heroic thing. Maybe Genya would just go in for a hug, and that would do it.
That could do it.
Maybe someone just smiles at him. So many variables here. Point is, Sanemi's getting an assault charge at some point. He'd probably also fight the cops if he was confronted, which would lead to a much more severe punishment.
Yeah, but he's not evil. So
Genya would probably have better luck, I would say. I mean,
so? Yeah, I guess he's just hard to get along with at first.
But he's a little softy, though.
He's a softy, for sure.
The only thing is that he would probably get in trouble for carrying a sawed-off double-barreled shotgun.
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends where he lives.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, if the Nichiren swords weren't enough, then that'll do it. But I also don't think that he's foolish enough to walk around with that in our setting.
Yeah.
So I would say, realistically though, he might.
Public nuisance, yeah.
You got to make sure you're prepared for demon attacks. So yeah, public nuisance at the very least.
The cops, like in our world, they see him eating a demon or something like.
That's pretty concerning
There's
too.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's saving us, sir.
We gotta throw him away.
He's also too young to carry a gun, by the way. I just remembered that. As for Gyomei, I know he was wrongfully charged for murder in the Demon Slayer anime, but this man is pure as heck. He's innocent for sure.
Yeah, very innocent.
To be fair, I feel like the cops would try to recruit him, just especially if they found out demons were roaming. They'd be like, "We need you."
Yeah, he'd be put at like a maximum security guard.
Yeah. I think
like no one is getting past.
That's actually true. Whoever we put here, Gyomei is there to watch.
Yeah,
them.
they're not getting past.
Could you really arrest a face like this?
No.
It's impossible, no matter what he does. With that said, I don't think he's actually going to do any serious crimes, but I could see him doing things by mistake, like jaywalking or maybe some casual theft, like a little Kit Kat bar, a corner store or something.
Yeah, just sort of being in his own world and just like, oh, this is nice. And then just not thinking about people around him as much.
Yeah, just literally head in the clouds, just living his life, just vibing. But you know what, Muichiro, you got to watch yourself. You're going to get in trouble.
Until Tanjiro comes around and he's like, Oh my gosh, best friend.
Yeah, he'd also be like, Muichiro, you can't steal. This is wrong.
Yeah.
He'd keep him in line, but I think public nuisance is fair. He could definitely do some little things. And I think Shinobu would be innocent until police search her home and then find out that she's practicing medicine and carrying very illegal substances and poisons.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I was just gonna say law-abiding citizen immediately, but
Yeah.
the poisons, the poisons would be suspicious.
That's the thing, and you couldn't really get out of that. Like,
It's
what is she gonna
anti-venom.
say? Well, she's like, oh, I'm helping people. It's like, well, you need a degree or certificate. You can't do this. And then some of them would be like deathly poisons. And I mean, at that rate, what do you say?
Snake bites?
You're gonna heal a snake bite with more poison?
Yes.
Okay. Honestly, though, I do think that's enough under the legal system that she would at least be considered a menace to society.
Yeah.
Not at heart, but in practice.
Mm-hmm.
Kanao is so innocent, but I feel like she could be pulled in as an accomplice to Shinobu.
For sure, as an accomplice, but
Yeah, no, but like Shinobu wouldn't take her down with her. She'd probably get her out of it somehow.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kanao is 100% a ride or die. So she would definitely punch a cop and like try to get Shinobu free before letting her go to prison.
so you're thinking menace it? Like a menace or
No,
public?
I don't think so. I think that she could be, but then they'd realize that like, okay, no, she's just an innocent kid, but maybe we can meet in the middle and go public nuisance.
Yeah,
Just 'cause it's
either that
funny.
or law-abiding, but it is funny to put her there.
I think it's funny to put her here, but she's definitely law-abiding citizen for
Yeah.
sure. She's a little angel. Listen, this man is justice incarnate, but I'm almost certain he would get a noise complaint.
Okay, true. Yeah, just screaming at the top of his lungs for how
My.
passionate he is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, only at restaurants maybe, but I don't think that's actually enough to make him a public nuisance. He's too good,
He's too good. We put him in law-abiding.
and people like that, right? Like they want that energy. It's good
That's a
energy.
high energy guy.
Yeah, so let's throw him here. Tengen is low-key a menace, but I think he'd get by on pretty privilege somehow.
I think you're right, but he's taken away all the women. So is that put him in menace because like everyone's just threatened by him?
Well, that's their problem, I guess.
Oh, true.
I think the only real problem is that he has a history of stealing children. So, well, remember when he tried taking people for the entertainment district?
Oh yeah, you're right. He just like put them under his arm. He's like, it's time to go.
Yeah, exactly.
You
I
get
know, that's pretty
point.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
If he came to our world, you'd probably end up being an influencer just because of his likeness. And someone would bring that up and be like, he stole a child once. And then you'd get
What?
canceled and jail time, I
Yeah.
guess. But that kind of history follows.
No jail time. Just okay.
Well, it probably should be, but
Yeah.
whatever. It's Demon Slayer. It's an anime. So let's go public nuisance. We'll meet in the middle again. And I thought it'd be fun to put Hinatsuru, Makio, and Suma on the list. I think they're going to follow him in the public nuisance category.
Because they have his back.
Well, not only that, just them themselves, the chaos of them together. Like
True,
someone
yeah.
might get hit by a rock if they're fighting just in the crossfire. And then how do you explain that?
Yeah, they have the chaotic energy.
And they're not holding back in public. It's going to be a very violent and dangerous scenario.
True.
They won't get in serious trouble, but trouble will always be close by. Tanjiro is probably the most innocent boy in this world.
Yep.
He physically cannot lie. He pities literal demons. He's also 50% cinnamon roll.
What? Cinnamon roll.
He's the kid who got golden stars in class, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
He's good boy incarnate.
He can do no wrong.
He's a good representation for the little angel in this tier. Nezuko is also a little innocent baby, I feel. I know she's kind of
Yeah.
dangerous low-key, but she could go there.
No, she's not even a nuisance, honestly. Like, you couldn't even put her one out from there because she means well.
Even if she was a nuisance, it'd be too cute.
It would be.
I feel like the cops would be more concerned with the fact that she's muzzled.
That's a good point.
I don't know. I mean, Tanjiro would figure it out. And even if she did go ballistic, I feel like Tanjiro would keep such a good eye on her that it wouldn't actually be a problem. We'll do a combo one here for Tamayo and Yushiro. I feel like they'd be treated the same as Shinobu. You know what I mean? Because they're
Yeah.
also kind of like practicing medicine.
Yeah, they're deep in the research.
So if they got caught, which to be honest, I don't think they would because they're
No.
way better at hiding.
Yeah, very stealthy.
Yeah, but I think we have to put them there just because we treated Shinobu like that.
Yeah,
Menace in the eyes of the law, but to us, we know they're good.
definitely good.
And like, I feel like Yushiro might get out of it because they'll think he's a kid just by visual, but there is no way he would let them take Tamayo to jail. He would also punch a cop. So it's actually the same situation as Kanao here with Shinobu.
True.
Zenitsu means well, but he's gonna get called out by a woman at some point.
Oh, he's not safe.
He's just too forward.
He's way too forward.
Like he's got a great heart, but he needs to respect boundaries.
He is literally the most parasocial character. If he would fall in love, like let's say you watch Twitch streamers and stuff, he'd fall in love with all of them.
That's true.
And then find them and then obsess over them.
He'd go bankrupt on Twitch donations.
True. Yeah.
I think he'd also get noise complaints. We can't say that for Rengoku and not say it for Zenitsu.
Yeah.
With that said, Infinity Castle Zenitsu, he'd be okay.
That guy'd be okay.
He's got it under control. But based on the things we've seen in majority, let's put him in public nuisance.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Kaigaku, if that's even how you say his name, but he's a bum.
If you're not on his side, if you don't root for him or like give him the most attention, then he's gonna cause issues.
Which is pretty trashy. Like, I don't know. I don't root for him. So I think he might be actually the first one and not be redeemed.
Yeah.
I mean, he pretty much chose this path just for such petty reasons.
Very petty reasons.
So I don't know. I'm fine with that. If Inosuke doesn't get reported for walking around with a boar mask and 2 katanas, I feel like he'd surely get charged for property damage at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I feel like he'd see a Cybertruck and square up immediately, thinking it's a worthy opponent. Any large vehicle or thing on this earth.
It's a challenge.
And I don't think Elon Musk can make an Inosuke-proof vehicle. It's just not humanly possible.
But on the bright side, he'd probably be living in the mountains away from everybody, so that could be good.
I could see it. I feel like someone would need to adopt him, or just to keep him in line, right? Because he is a menace, but I think that he can be tamed to at least the public nuisance category, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Murata is innocent for sure. I feel like he'd probably have one of the easiest times adapting to our laws.
He's pretty, I don't know if basic is the word, but...
That's okay. I don't even think that's insulting necessarily, because
No.
like the other characters are just so over the top that I feel like he would be just normal. He'd adapt pretty
normal,
well.
predictable.
I think Yoriichi would be a law-abiding citizen too. He's not causing any problems.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably live at the top of a mountain somewhere and just vibe.
They find him and just like, please teach me your ways.
Yeah. Well, actually, they'd bring him into the police force as well. So let's put Gyomei and Yoriichi in the maximum security prison just to make sure that no one's getting out if we let any dangerous demons in there. Speaking of dangerous demons, Muzan.
This is a law-abiding citizen, right?
Yeah, right. Well, he plays the role okay in the first season.
Yeah, he's just walking around. He knows how to act, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so when the time is right. But no, he's like target number 1 for sure. Like you'd have to slay him if seen. If you get him, I mean, you're getting the rest of the demons too, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually the best approach. But it's terrifying because there's no way that anyone would be able to kill him. You'd have to bring Yoriichi or like a pocket full of sunshine or something. But honestly though, I don't know that anyone would be able to find him. He's like canonically one of the best hide and go seek players.
No one would find him, and if you did find him, you would have to hope you're the strongest being alive. So it's hard to slay him.
Okay, well, we have that power.
Yeah.
Put him up there. Next up is Muzan's right-hand man, Kokushibo.
Yeah.
I know we don't have a backstory on him yet, but he's way too dangerous to walk the streets. I feel like we have to slay him.
We gotta slay him.
It's just the only way to keep people safe.
If he's as strong as we think he is.
We know he is.
Yeah, or we know he is, yeah. Yeah, put him up there.
They're gonna need a platoon of demon slayers to actually get him. At the very least, he won't be able to hide like Muzan.
He will not. He does not blend in very well.
Imagine him wearing those nose mustache glasses as a disguise. Just 3 of them
Yeah,
on
3
his
of
face.
them. The triple mustache.
He'll never recognize me. In terms of Hotaru, someone is going to call the cops because their neighbor is making weapons in their backyard. I think that's just, you know, the natural way of things. And
he's very passionate.
Exactly. So when the cops do come and they try to dispose of his weapons, there will be murder.
Oh no.
It's the only logical approach.
Is this the first maximum security?
He's not. No, we got to go menace. He's not evil.
Okay.
He's not.
No, okay. I keep forgetting about the evil part.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes it.
Plus, you just have to tickle him. He's fine.
Yeah.
Sabito's innocent. He might get fined for like loitering, but I wouldn't mind if he loitered around me. I feel like he'd just give good advice and then leave.
Yeah.
There's worse hauntings.
There is worse hauntings. He's like a spirit guide.
Exactly. You know, I've got some pity for these two because they have had a tough upbringing.
Yeah.
And I know the 12 Kizuki should all technically be in the Slay'em tier because they've murdered countless people, but
We got to take backstory into consideration.
that's fair. Thank you for doing that, because after I said but, it felt very wrong after saying they've murdered countless. But yeah, like I want to imagine that they could be redeemed if they overcame Muzan's influence, for instance. So with that pretense, let's say maximum security prison plus weekly sibling therapy sessions with Tanjiro. Is that fair?
Yeah. We have to bring Tanjiro in there because no one else is getting through to them.
Now, is Enmu a psychopathic murderer or just an innocent train conductor?
I've thought about this every night.
And?
Well, he's a psycho.
Yeah, I know. I hate to say it. I'd like to think there's a world where you can just drive a train in peace, minus the nightmares and death, but it's just not the way he is. He's literally a sadistic sleep paralysis demon.
No.
So
I don't want to accept it.
feel like we got to put him up here.
Makes sense.
Hantengu, slam instantly. He's a murderer at heart with no redeeming qualities. Plus, he pities himself and just won't take accountability. And even if he can split into a demon harem, I personally will not be swayed.
No.
However, I think you would be.
Well, maybe.
A group of hot demons, you say?
A bunch of with different personalities for different days?
Yeah, you'd let the sad one go for sure.
Maybe.
Gyoko, Area 51 containment. I feel like we have to put a new tier for him here. But in the meantime,
yeah, in the meantime, we can slay him.
Yeah, he's a sadistic freak of nature.
For sure.
Like, think about how disturbing his crime scenes are or would be. Like, it's actually disgusting.
It's disgusting, yeah.
If you think about it. The police force should just throw Muichiro at him, call it a day.
Yeah.
That way he would break him mentally and then slay him. And I think that's a win-win.
That is a win-win.
I'm just realizing I've never said her name out loud before, but I believe it's Nakume.
Okay.
She might get fined for like busking without a permit or squatting illegally. But when people don't toss a coin for musical performance and start disappearing, I feel like it might be worth throwing her in maximum security.
How could you not toss a coin? She knows how to play.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Then again, like, we don't know her backstory. She'd probably just teleport away anyways, even if you did put her in prison. I mean, they wouldn't even get her there. She'd just disappear.
Her backstory is a fantastic musician.
Maybe, but in the meantime, should we play it safe?
We play it safe.
I think that's fair. Netflix is foaming at the mouth to make a murder doc on this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Doma is a cult leader who eats women. He's like Dahmer and Ted Bundy fused together into an anime heartthrob.
But he would be a social media influencer for sure.
That's disturbing because he would get such a following.
He would get a following.
Oh my God, the meetups with him.
Oh, the meetups.
Only girls allowed.
Only girls allowed. And then, yeah.
And you know what the truth is? People would attend.
They would attend.
Like, I know the risk.
Yeah, there's a high risk. I don't care.
It's fine. It's actually a dream of mine.
That's what I want.
But for the Doma followers, which might be me as well. But anyways,
yeah, absorb me.
Your boy's got to go. Akaza will certainly murder someone, but
no.
Well,
he's a law-abiding citizen.
We have to ask ourselves though, is it a valid crash out?
Yes.
Because his backstory, low key, a valid crash out, wouldn't you say?
It's completely valid.
It's still not okay, but I get it.
Oh yeah. we can get it. Like, it's just so sad.
Unfortunately for him, though, I don't think our justice system is going to cut him any slack. But I don't know. His backstory does make me want to put him in maximum security instead of just slaying him right away. Just to give him a chance to heal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give him a chance to heal, but those fists, they don't lie. He's got to be in there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he deserves to be here, that's for sure. And to be honest, I feel like slaying him would be a gentler way of treating this because he'd find more peace potentially in being free of Muzan and, you know, maybe seeing his girl. But I don't know, just with the nature of how we've done this list, I feel like I want to give him credit and say that there is hope for Akaza. But these guys, nothing.
He can be reformed or reminded of who he once was.
Of course.
You know what would be a real crime? If you didn't watch our other Demon Slayer content. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.